What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers. We just had another draft here. We're into the free agency, and we only have 3 mil of cap space to work with. I'm probably going to bring back 1 or 2 of the RFAs that we have. Now, I did see someone suggest to trade Schlemko and re-sign Manning. I don't think so. I think Schlemko's our guy. I mean, he's... Let's take, I didn't check on this. So, we actually didn't check the awards last year. So it's my bad. But yeah, we won the Stanley Cup. 2 years running on the Presidents. And, players, let's see, Art Ross went to Audie Marchessault. Jack Hughes got the Hart Memorial. James Norris went to Heiskanen. Lady Byng to Paling. Jas got the Calder Memorial. Schlemko got the Conn Smythe. Vezina went to Hart. Schlemko got the William M. Jennings. And that's 3 years in a row that Schlemko's gotten the William M. Jennings. Along with now a Conn Smythe victory. Cedar got the Masterton. Matthews with the Selke. Hughes got the Ted Lindsay. And the Couturier on the Coyotes got the Maurice Richard. I don't know that Manning would be guaranteed to be better than Schlemko by any means. I mean, yes, he's done great. He might be better overall, but that just means we're going to have to throw more cap his way. That's really all that means. I mean, Schlemko did very good in the playoffs. Not like just crazy lights out, but I mean... Oh, sorry, this is the regular season. He did good in the regular season. It's, you know, it wasn't Vezina, but it got us there. He had the few, you know, least amount of goals against for him. And if you take a look at him... I mean, he's kind of done that. Pretty much all 4 years as a starter. He's had very good seasons. These two, he was definitely Vezina candidate. This one, he was still kind of a candidate. He was up there, and he got the fewest amount of goals for, goals against. And in all 3 of these years, he did the same thing. Allowed the fewest amount of goals against. Now, yeah, that could be attributed to our defense too. So in that case, why would we need a better goaltender who is probably going to eat up more cap? And in these 2 years, he did very good in the playoffs. This one he did actually good. We just didn't win. We went to 7 and didn't win. This one was an off year, but it was kind of an off year for most of our team, as I recall. And, yeah, I mean, the cup run, look at that. Those are filthy stats. He could have won the Conn Smythe with those kind of numbers. It's just that Jack Hughes just did a little bit more. So, yeah, I don't know. What is he making? Like, yeah, almost 10 mil, but we'd have to get Manning for more than that. If we signed Manning and traded Schlemko, I believe we'd have to give Manning quite a bit more than that. Let's see. There he is. So if we tried to sign Manning... Well, oh yeah, we couldn't. If we cranked it down to like a year, yeah, we could afford him like that, but that would completely like, I don't know. I don't feel good about, even though this is the last year, making a move like that. Because I kind of like our team, and I like Schlemko as a starter. And as of right now, he's actually better overall. So, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's you know, it's an interesting suggestion, but I don't know that I don't think it's smart to trade a goalie who's doing that well for a backup who's done well, who has a high overall. But what happens if, you know, he chokes in the playoffs on this last year? We kind of know what Schlemko should do. He should have a really good performance. So that's what we're gonna be counting on. I think that's what we're gonna do here. So I don't think we'll be signing really anyone here in free agency. We have some RFAs that we're gonna take a look at. And see if we can bring back here. Wait. Where are they at? Oh, they're going to be in the system. That's right. Ramirez or Sylvester. So Ramirez is more of a defensive type guy. He's a grinder. He doesn't have bad offensive stats by any means. 86, 93, and 94 for his defensive stats. Sylvester, on the other hand, 85, 80, and 84. Weaker defensively, better offensively. I mean, if I can keep both of them, I would like to. We have 3 mil to work with. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I might. Yeah, I might be able to. Oh my goodness, it was raining like crazy out there. Okay, let's get them both then. Screw it. I don't see a reason not to, honestly. We have a depth defenseman for in Zubov. We can grab both these guys. Why the heck not? And then Manning will yeah, we can get this guy for $1 mil, a little bit under if I wanted to. Yeah, we can get him for right there for 1 year. It's a beautiful depth contract. And then for Ramirez, I could actually offer him just the 1 year. And pay maybe a bit more, but you'd only have him locked in for that 1 year. Alright, so 1.765, so 1.775. Yep. I mean, it's not like a depth contract, but I really like him to be I'd really like him to be depth, honestly. And this would really like cement us. We would have an incredibly good. Now this guy I can probably actually sign because I can bury his contract in the AHL, and we still kind of need some defensemen there. So let me get him like that, and I could bury that contract when the time comes in the AHL, which he will be there because we have that new guy we just picked up, the rookie. He's not going to be listed here. Yeah, he's going to be in the system and question marks by his name. Or not? What? Where are you at? Oh, there. Yeah, well, question marks by his overall. So we have this guy. I remember he's around like an 80 overall. I'm pretty sure he's an 80 overall. So we have this guy to play in the top 6 alongside of Grantham. Grantham will get some power play time or some extra time here and there somewhere. And Helmerson might actually be ready for top 2. If it doesn't work out in the top 2, then we'll go back to Bird and stuff. So we'll have to figure some stuff out this year. But I think one of the things is clear. I think we're going to stick with Schlemko. And Gustafson is going to be our new backup. All right, so I think that will be the game plan here. We're going to have tremendous lines yet again. I mean, you just take a look at our roster. It is absolutely filthy. So I think we're going to try that. We're going to see if Schlemko see if Manning actually gets an offer sheeted. And if he does, then we'll get a bunch of crap back that we're not going to use. We'll see. I don't know if he will. He's going to command so much friggin' money that it actually might not be teams might not be interested. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, let's sim up, do the lines. Ooh, before I do that, actually, I did not read off the winners there. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, sorry about that. So we did actually have one winner from last year's point contest, and it was fucking Stallion Duck, who guessed the team league was gonna be Jack Hughes, which he was, and the league lead, that was Boakfist on the defense for leader in points. Now, Heiskanen ended up winning the Norris, so that goes to show you it's not all about the points. Those defensive stats and that plus-minus really come into play. Also, I guess Schlemko for the goaltender, but he was beat out by, I believe it was Hart and Thatcher Demko? Yeah, I think they had both really tremendous seasons. Anyway, congratulations to you. And this year, we'll probably, I don't know, yeah, I probably won't be able to read them off because we are going to end when the playoffs end, essentially. So, yeah, I probably don't bother about the contest this year. Anyway, now we're ready to sim up. Yeah, we're getting those contracts. Well, let's actually see if we get them signed first before we just sim up and get the lines taken care of. Kind of want to make sure they get on my team. Yeah, we got Sylvester. Okay, not enough cash for Ramirez and Bianconi. I changed his duration. He wasn't happy about that. All right, well, I guess I can give him the multiple year durations. Not like it'll really matter for those dudes. Oh my god. Where are they at? Here they are. Alright, Ramirez. Okay. Let me just offer him exactly sort of what he wants. He said he wasn't happy about the money, which is interesting. Let's see if he'll be happy about this. Let's bump him up a little bit just to a flat 1 point. No, actually. Do that. Let's see what he says to that. Since I'm offering the correct years, he might be more inclined to go for it. I could do the same with Bianconi here. Yeah, he wants a mil flat. Again, this can be a buried contract anyway. Or it's gonna be a buried contract. Let's see what they say to that. I'm hoping they do. If I can only get one, I'll go for Ramirez. I don't care about my AHL as much. I need to have proper depth guys everywhere. Ramirez still rejected. Bianconi still rejected. Okay, looks like we may only be able to have one of them, which is of course not a huge deal. All right, I'll give you exactly what you want then. When you're at 2 mil. Which still, if we bury that other contract, it'll still be enough to grab this guy. Alright, let's see. Let's see what they say to that. If they don't sign for that, what the heck? Just get buried. I know you want to get buried in the AHL. Welcome to the Canucks. Yeah, man. Okay, we got Ramirez. All right, we got both of them, and we did have the necessary cap, and it'll be just fine when we send down Bianconi into the minors, and we'll keep up those 2 depth forwards, keep up Zubov for depth, and we are all set here. So I'm gonna sim up, get the lines taken care of, send out the scouts, or probably not. The scouts won't matter. I'll take care of the lines, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, hype. Okay, so. Nathaniel Manning has been tendered an offer sheet of $12.375 for 7 years by the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, Sharks always willing to give up those firsts. Don't have the necessary cap. Yeah. I'm just going to take the 4 first-round picks. That's ridiculous compensation. Gimme. We already turned their last pick into like the 3rd overall, wasn't it? Jesus, Sharks. Doug Wilson. Keeping the dream alive. All right, so I think these are going to be the lines that we start off with. Byfield, Hughes, Line, same first line. Second line, Jas, Andronov, Wahlstrom. Same second line with the emergence of Jas. Third line, Eichel, Anderson, Alanin. Same. And fourth line, Gord, Chistov, Kravtsov. Pretty much all the same all the way around for the forward core. And defensively, Heiskanen, now Helmerson, we're going to give him a shot. Shea and Bird. And Grantham and Stock, the new guy, the new blood, 3rd overall Stock, Scott Stock. All right, power play looking a little bit different. Laine, Hughes, Andronov, Helmerson, and Anderson, and then Wahlstrom, Byfield, Jas with Kravtsov and Heiskanen. No Eichel right now, but I could put him in place of Jas. We'll see if we want to do that at some point. I would put a lot of shooters there. I'd put 3 shooters there, but maybe you want that on your second power play unit. We'll see how it works out. And especially if Eichel's going to take morale hits, we will just replace him with Jas. I don't think our power play is going to be the end-all be-all, especially the second unit. And if we can get a little bit more ice time to keep Eichel happy, that's what we'll need to do. Here's the 4-man. Hughes, Laine, Helmerson, Byfield, Andronov, Wahlstrom, Jas, Heiskanen. We're rarely going to see the 4-man power play, but I might actually just put Eichel in here instead of Jas for now. Yeah, that seems like a slightly... Maybe that'll keep him happy. Penalty kill, Chistov, Gore. Bird and Shea, and then Andronov, Kravtsov, Stock, and Heiskanen. So those are going to be no more Jilson. Bit unfortunate, but that's the breaks. All right, and the 3-man, same things, pretty much. All right, 4-on-4 lines. Hughes, Laine with Heiskanen, Helmerson, Andronov, Wahlstrom, Shea, Bird, Byfield, Eichel, Grantham, Stock. So going basically with a passer and a shooter for each of the forward cores here. All right, 3-on-3, same deal. And Heiskanen, Helmerson, Grantham. Now I do prefer to have Byfield on the 3rd one simply because Andronov's face-offs are out of this world. Possession is important. All right, and the extra attacker Hughes, and I'm going with Wahlstrom because I do like that he takes a lot of shots. That's basically the main reason. If we have an empty net situation and our first line's already out there, I want Wahlstrom coming in, taking some shots, that kind of stuff. Shootout lineup, Hughes, Laine, Andronov, Wahlstrom, Jas. And you can kind of see why. Good deking with pretty good shots. There you have it. All right. And of course, our goaltender, Roger Slumko, with a new backup now. Torsten Gustafsson, the 24-year-old rookie, making his NHL debut. We'll see how he does. And we got Ramirez, Sylvester forward depth, and Zubov for defenseman depth. And there we have it. We are ready. The New York Rangers coming to play. So let's get going. Let's start things off right. Hopefully. We'll see. A bit of a switch up to our defense. You know, no more Jolson. Can this team still perform well enough? Let's try to get everyone scouted here. And I might even just go up to the deadline in this one, depending on how we're doing. If we, you know, if we're seeming to falter, I won't. But I don't predict that we will start faltering. I think our team is still ridiculously stacked. I mean, it is ridiculously stacked. If there's going to be a problem if we're not doing well in this beginning of the year. So I might honestly just go all the way up to the trade deadline, depending on time and what we got going on. But I don't really foresee things being a problem here, not at all. We're breezing through preseason, not suffering any injuries, which is great. You don't want to suffer any injuries in preseason. But the thing is, if we do suffer an injury, we have 3 really, really capable depth guys who would be top 6s and even 3rd liners, if not 4th liners on other teams. I mean, that's just how deep this team is. All right, regular season is about to begin. The New York Rangers. Let's get going. All right, we win the first game of the season by 4-3 margin. Lose the second one, 4-2. All right. No crazy 22-game win streak to start off this year. I think our backup might be a bit of an issue. I don't know, we'll see. Draft class, I'm not really going to bother with that at all this year, because it doesn't really matter. So we're a bit back and forth. We're not keeping the puck out of the net exceptionally well, but we're scoring a decent chunk. All right, 3-2 to start off the season. Bit inconsistent with some of the scoring. We'll see. Yeah, maybe if it's a defensive issue, we could try Helmerson back in that top 4. Bird back up in the top 2. But yeah, we're losing games here. 5-3. What's up, guys? Where's the crazy good starts here? 6-3 to start off the season after the month of October. Some to be desired. I'm not gonna lie. But Jack Hughes, 12 points in 9 games played. He's killing it. We're not in first in our division though. Travesty. 5 points in 9 games played. 7 points. Only 2 points. 6 points. 7 points. 5 points. Are they minuses? Yeah, they're minuses. Interesting. Even with the defensive pairing in the second pairing. 4th liner all pluses though. So that's nice. He is an 88 and now lists as top 2. He's got 7 points in 9 games played. That's pretty good. Plus is there. Yeah, minus for Grantham. Even for Stock. Already complaining about ice time. Yikes. Damn it. Okay, well. I can replace one of these guys, but I mean, then Kravtsov. Well, no, he does have PK time. Does Kravtsov. So, you know what? You might not complain. Let's try Grantham in there. Yeah. Let's see. Has you gotten any points on the power play yet? Oh, yeah. Hard to take him off there. Alrighty, yeah, let's try that. Let's put Grantham on that second power play unit. Try to keep him happy. Because that's the balancing act this year. We got to try to keep everyone happy. Kravtsov still does have a penalty kill time. He didn't do anything on the power play quite yet. Yeah. But he is getting decent production in that 4th line. Alright. Well, we do have everyone scouted. So that's nice. I actually didn't check the goaltender. We might, that 80 overall goaltender, he might be slightly better than that when we give him a look. No, he is 80. He's not doing too well yet. Played 2 games, lost them both. Too bad we can't have a 91 as our backup still. Those days were nice. Hopefully he gets better throughout this year. Alright, let's finish this up here. Get this month done. Take a look at all the stats in depth. I want to see a big turnaround month here. And play Schlemko more. We don't need to play Gustafsson that much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, losing games. 2 shutouts in a row. What the fuck is going on? Elias Anderson has a mild concussion. So who hops in here? I know I don't have a center, but can either of these guys take face-offs? Ramirez is the grinder guy. The other dude I'm thinking of. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Wait. No, definitely not. Okay. Can anyone take face-offs? Yes, Morgan Eichel can. Alright, so... who do I want in there? A scoring guy or... yeah, I'll put the scoring guy in because he's also going to go in on the power play. For, Anderson. Sylvester, there we go. Alright, and 2 shutouts in a row is not what we wanted to see at all. What the fuck? We got shut out 3 times in a row and we're now a 500 team. I'm calling absolute bullshit on this season already. What? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. The team is fucking identical to last year. Legit identical. You're now a -7. Get the fuck out. And not scoring enough. They dropped from good to shit. Byfield's only got 7 points. Jesus. What the hell just happened right there? I don't know what just happened, but we're 7-7 for some weird reason. The simulation is actually kicking us in the teeth right now. We haven't won a game. Well, we did win one. Oh, what the fuck? This is bullshit. What is even happening? This makes 0 sense. This team is absolutely stacked. It's the same fucking forward core. You're telling me that the same forward core is going to have trouble scoring this year all of a sudden. Goddamn cup hangovers. What the hell? Why can't we score? There we go. That's better. All right, are you guys done? You guys quite done not being able to score? I do not understand what was going on. Like I said, it's literally the same team that won us the cup and had an outstanding regular season. Maybe just a bit of the old cup rust here. Come on, win this last game. Get us in the right direction here. There we go. That's a bit better. 14-9-1, but holy crap. What a weird start. Lion's leading our team in points. We're fucking in a... look at Washington. We're in a wild card spot. That should be us up there near Washington. If I'm being completely honest with you. That really should be us with the level of talent we have on this team. Look at those goals for. Their goals against is shit, but whatever. We're not even to 3 yet. It's a good ratio, but we've been losing some games here. Power plays, percentages. Oh, man. What? Penalty kill is awful. Okay. Huh. Alright. So penalty kill's bad. Not having Jilson does suck. I didn't think it'd be this huge, but I mean, we're not scoring as much as we should either. Drops off really heavily. Byfield is really sucking right now. Not doing much of anything. Andronov's doing okay. Third line. Need more from them. Jesus, Jack Eichel. Morgan Eichel, whatever your name is. Not doing much of anything on the third line. Fourth line's getting more points than he is. Mr. Shooty McShoot not shooting enough or not scoring enough. Look at that shooting percentage. Trash. Heiskanen's still the only minus. But putting Bird back up there helped a lot. Helmerson really producing points now. I guess he just needs to be in the top 4. Oh, whatever. I'll do that. Now our goaltenders are doing better. Look at Gustafsson's record, though. Team doesn't want to win for him. He's got a shutout and everything. Those stats are, yeah, I don't know. Probably 1 or 2 really good games in there, but damn. He's probably in there for a couple of those friggin' close losses. He couldn't do much about that. Our guys just didn't score for him. Yeah, goal scoring, I'm a little worried right now. It needs to pick up. Clearly. Huh. I mean, second line production isn't horrible. They're on decent paces. Third line's not doing what. Byfield is really slacking though. So yeah, we need everyone just to kind of get going more. So now I think I actually need to stop the sim. I wasn't going to, but we're 14-9-1. That's not killing it by any means. You know what? No. This team, you know what? I trust this team. I trust this team. If we need to make any changes, we'll make some changes. But there's I don't believe this beginning of the season record one bit. I'm not buying it. I don't think we're not as good as we were last year. I don't buy that it's a fluke. Nuh-uh. I don't buy it. Come on, New York. Get going. Time to get going. Maybe we need to switch around Jas and stuff. Who knows? Heiskanen's out. Not for too long, just the 12th. So, Zubov can fill in. Literally everywhere. Shut it down. Nope. Good, we won that game too. Keep it up now. There we are. Starting to get a win streak together. Yeah, I think we just needed to shake off the cobwebs. Everyone was partying hard in the offseason. We just beat Washington, the best team in the NHL, so that's a good sign. Heiskanen's back. That was without Heiskanen, too. Now Heiskanen's back. Yeah, I need him and Bird together, evidently. Okay, he's actually back to top 4. Plus player. Still pissing and moaning about ice time. Get good. I'm putting you on the power play now. What else you want? There we are. This is what we were after. We were waiting on this. Look at all these close games we're winning, but we're scoring a decent chunk. We're not like keeping the puck out of the net extraordinarily well, but we're scoring 3+ goals per game throughout this little stretch here. Besides that shootout win against San Jose there. All right, we finally lose. The streak has ended. And don't start a fucking losing streak. You better not, guys. What's up with the inconsistency? Be like you were last year. Concussion. January 5th. That's how he's actually going to miss a bit of time here. All right, so you know what? We're going to put the actual grinder in for him because he's getting PK time. So let's put Ramirez in there. Speaking of PK, I got to check to see if that gets any better right here. If it doesn't, we're going to obviously have to switch things up. Because that's not okay. Inconsistent. Why? I don't get it. Why? What the fuck? I don't know why this team is so fucking inconsistent this year. We were killing it last year. There's literally nothing different to our freaking forward core. Find me something that's different. There's nothing. We're still below 3 goals per game. No. Unacceptable with this roster. Absolutely unacceptable. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. We're switching things. We're mixing things up right now. Not okay. Whatever's happening is just pure and simple not okay. Hughes is slacking. Helmerson's getting great production in that top 4. But look at the drop-off. Pretty massive drop-off. Byfield's starting to catch up, but... Second line, like they're producing how they need to, but I feel like we need more from them. Second power play unit is really slacking on the points. Alright, well, I guess we could leave Jas on the power play. Eichel may not have earned this time, but I'm going to move him onto the second line just to see if I can get a spark somewhere. Like, there needs to be something. Because what's going on now is just plain and simple not okay for our team. So, let's mix it up. Let's just mix it up here. What's the issue? Let's try to find it. -4 in our top 6. Sucks. Top 2 could be a lot... Well, Heiskanen could be a lot better. Got Ramirez in there. That's helping. Maybe I want to... Let's just put him back. I think that was actually him up there. Let's try that out last year for our penalty kill. Andronov to win a bunch more face-offs. Chisov's got decent face-offs. Let's try that out. Okay, let's try these minor switches right here. Either try to get the second line or third line going. Byfield is still really slacking, only 21 points. He might actually get moved off top line. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, come on now. Keep going. Get it together. There we go. That's a win. Gore's back. That's nice. Alright, that'll help. I'm really hesitant about all these games now. I just feeling like we could lose. There we go. That's a crap ton of scoring. We let in a lot of goals, though, too. That time we didn't. 9-1 victory. Wow. The beginning of the month of January has started off with a bang. A lot of high-scoring affairs. Got to lock. If we can lock down the defense a bit more, I'll be a lot happier with it. Well, still struggling in that regard. Defense definitely isn't amazing as it was last year, but we're winning the games because we're getting the goal scoring now. So I think these line combinations will work. Because obviously the results are speaking for themselves right now. We haven't lost in the month of January yet. So there you go. I don't care. Beat Dallas. Don't you dare lose to that team. It's probably going to happen, yeah. Lost in overtime. We get a point, but still lost. We've been on a bit of a tear, though. All right, good. We answered right back with a win. We've been doing... What we've been doing sometimes is losing a game and starting a losing streak. Scott Stock had a minor injury he battled through. There we go. All right, much better month. As of right now, we've only lost one time in this month. We only lost one time in the month of January. That is better. That's what I wanted to see right there. That's the kind of month we needed. And apparently, the minor line changes did wonders. And we're now 1 point behind the Washington Capitals. Okay. Figuring this out. Figuring things out here. Let's see how we're doing in the team set. There we go. That's more like it. 3.59 goals for per game. Goals against 2.41 could be better. But again, we don't have that crazy good backup. But yeah, power play of around 25%. Jesus! Look at Washington's power play, 35.7%. Penalty kill is actually worse now. Cool. Gore came back and we moved Andronov up to the top, so maybe that's not the ticket. Don't want our penalty kill to be bad. I'm trying to think if I'm not remembering something from last year about the penalty kill, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, we don't have Gilson. That could be a big reason, too. So we just plain and simple don't have Gilson. All right, but Line A, 57 points. Hughes with 53. Byfield now with 39. Andronov with 38. Wallstrom with 37. They're going to hit 50 points, no doubt. Jass with 34 now. Anderson 29. Eichel with 26. He'll be a 20-goal scorer. Allen with 23. Kravtsov 21. Gore with 21. Shistov 14 points. Neither Sylvester or Ramirez has any points in their games, but they are plus players. Defensively, Heiskanen, wow, his plus-minus shot up. Everyone's doing a bit better. Helmerson, though, really killing it. And he's still only in the top 4. He's got the power play time. But that only accounts for 10 of his points. Yep. He's doing well. Heiskanen, you know, getting some decent production. Shea, same. Good plus-minus. And Bird, good shutdown guy. Grantham and Stock slowly but surely getting better. Grantham does have 1 point on the power play. And the goaltenders, Schlemko, not doing as crazy good as he has done. I think he could get better. And you know what? Gustafsson is doing okay as a backup. He's got the points I need out of him in the games played, at least. His personal stats aren't bad. For a rookie, he's having success. He's in a tough situation, jumping into a franchise with a lot of high expectations for the roster that they have, and maybe things didn't start off as well as they could have. So we'll see. Maybe the competition, the lack of competition is making Schlemko a bit complacent this year. Feels a bit more solidified in that #1 role. He's like, I could take a few nights off here and there. Hell no. All right, let's go. Let's see. I want to get all these lines rolling again. I want to get that defense improving again. Let's get right up to the trade deadline here. Continue our winning ways. I want to see a really good month. Hopefully it wasn't just a one-off thing that last month. Hopefully we found something. If we found something, we could roll with it. There's a nice shootout win. Good goals for, goals against, still a bit of an issue. Lack of goals for in that one. We come back and have a good defensive game. Both those were kind of good defensive games. We just didn't score enough in either of those, really. We got the win in one of them. Was it a fucking one-off? I don't believe that it was, but apparently... Wow, San Jose, 500 team without all their picks for the next few years. All right, there we go. That's a win. Come on now, New York. We're a better team than this. Apparently not, because we keep allowing all these freaking goals. Our defense really did suffer that much from losing a guy like Gilson in the top 6. I didn't think it would. But Stock is just, I guess, not... You know, those are big shoes to fill. He's on the penalty kill and he's in the top 6. Like, that's a hard thing to do coming in as a rookie. I do respect that. But we're also a results-driven organization. And if we could win the next few games here, those 3 losses in the beginning of the month, lose some of that value. All right, Washington, this is a big matchup every time. Oh, okay, it's only a mild concussion, so it's not the end of the world. 25th, he'll be back. But that's still a shitty loss. He was our leading production guy on our defensive core. Is Grantham still bitching about ice time? Pretty much. Christ, man. Oh my god, Zubov's actually good. Oh my god, he actually play on the power play too. Put him in there. I mean, it's getting a lot better, our defensive core now. I don't know. Maybe I have way too high of expectations for this team. You look at the record, it's still pretty good. But it's not the wins and losses so much. It's the goals against and the goals for that's been bothering me. Our goals for got better, but then we come back and we start being inconsistent again. Who knows? I might be just having I might have just been spoiled by last year and have way too high of expectations. But hey, how can you not? You won the cup. You had one of the best records. You got to set the bar pretty high. You got to challenge your players. There we go. Win this last one. Don't you dare lose that against the Seamen. There you are. All right, so 42-17-3 here, approaching the deadline. Still a great record. Not going to be good enough for first in the division, but I don't know if anyone's going to be passing up Washington this year. They're like us last year. Yeah, well, we passed Washington, but now Columbus is up there. We're 3 points behind them for division lead. And Line A still firmly ahead in points for our team. I want to see what that PK is like. I might need some ideas for that penalty kill. Yeah, 3.48 goals, 4 goals against 2.37. Got slightly better. I'd like to see it more around Columbus's range, though. 25% on the power play still. Penalty kills. It's just going all over the place, is that penalty kill. Now up to 79%. Pretty bad on home ice, if you look at that. Really good on the road, but pretty bad on home ice. It's not the greatest of home ice records. That is for sure. Well, let's see. Both Line and Hughes are above point a game. Then the next scoring guy is freaking Helmerson. So yeah, we're not getting that huge multi-line production anymore. There's Byfield, then there's Wallstrom, Andonov, and Jass, and then Eichel's still way the hell down here. Did he even get a goal in that stretch? I don't think he got a goal in that stretch. Jass is doing well. I mean, he's helping the third line, but the thing is, I need that freaking second line to get going. Looking like Morgan Eichel. Becoming more and more as a bust as time goes on. 4th overall pick. Not really panning out. Yeah, that's just, in my opinion, that's too big of a drop-off. 20-point difference. Way too big of a drop-off. We need more. We do have a lot of guys sort of around the 40-point mark, though. And even Gore on the 4th line is doing really well. 31 points. Plus minuses are nice. This guy's just pissing and moaning all year. Yeah. Now he doesn't have the points I need out of him in the games played. Tough rookie year for Torsten. Not doing horrible by any means, but he's no Manning. We know that. He's no Manning back there. Yeah, I can't be upset with my second line's production, really. Wow, Wallstrom only has 3 assists on the power play. No goals, really. That's very interesting. Yeah, the second power play unit is extremely lackluster. Even though our power play percentage is good. Maybe they just don't get the ice time. Maybe our first unit scores so quick. I mean, our percentage is really good, so I don't really want to change anything. When Jaskin as many points. Should I put him back on the second line, like, instead of Eichel? I don't know. It didn't seem to work when we had it like that, but maybe it'll work more now. Who the heck knows? I don't know. There's some things that I'm just not 100% sure of. And one of these is if we can win actually another cup here, or do we need to make a change here at the deadline? Switching Jass back, like it spiked his production. And this line was going a lot more. Allen's actually scoring more goals, but I actually don't think he's shooting a whole hell of a lot. You know, he is, okay. Not that much, like he might not even hit 200. No, he's not going to hit 200. He's not a huge shooter. Eichel's not even shooting that much this year either. Yes, he had a lot of third line time, but... So do we put Jass back up there? It worked for us last year, but some things were different last year. Yeah, who knows? I don't mind keeping Byfield in the first line with the 45 points because, well, he's a really good defensive asset. And that's kind of the main reason I have him up there. We used to use him on the PK. And you know what? I'm thinking about putting him back on there. Yep, I'm honestly thinking about putting him back on there. Let's try it. Let's see if that'll improve our penalty kill. I'm thinking it will, but we'll see. Other than that... Trying to get the most out of this team here. So what does that entail? Is moving Eichel back down. Moving Jas back up. More guys to feed Wahlstrom. Helmerson as well. But maybe that's not enough shooters around that area. Maybe that was the issue. But then even when we have Eichel in here, it's not like he's getting a tremendous amount of goals. Like, I'm pretty sure last we checked he had only 14 goals, so it means he didn't get a freaking goal in that whole stretch. Maybe he had 12. Or maybe I'm hallucinating. So we're kind of going with the duo set here. These two guys could produce well. These two guys could produce well. These guys are more for support and defensive stuff, even though Eichel's not really that amazing defensively. Jas is quite a bit better. But he does have... Is he an aggressive guy? Does he hit a lot? I feel like he would. Not that much, actually. Yeah, Jas, it's the same amount. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah. Do we need to make any line changes? Do we need to make a trade? There's a lot of options here. Defensive core has been slowly but surely getting better. Can't really move out Shea for Grantham or anything like that. Wouldn't make sense with Helmerson in there either. No way. Yeah, I think what we see right here is what we got to roll with. We got to hope that there's no injury to Schlumpko, essentially, in the playoffs, because I don't think Gustafson's ready. I don't think he's ready for prime time here. Okay, well, here we are at the deadline. What needs to be changed? Line changes, maybe even trade suggestions. Let me know in the comment section below. Poet, and I didn't even know it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.